So for Saul, he'd seen the bright light. And often they say you see the light on the Damascus road. You have that experience, that conversion experience. I suppose when we've come to lockdown, all the lights have gone out. Like Saul's lights went out. And he was looking, seeking help to restart his life, to switch the lights on again. But as we said, it was never going to be the same again for Saul. And I don't think it's going to be the same again for us once this lockdown is over. And maybe that's a good thing, because Saul's sin was accepting that the way of Jesus was wrong, that the people of the way were preaching heresy. And Ananias, he felt that everyone who was part of the way was positive and true, and everyone else, maybe the Jews, maybe Saul, were evil, were against him, and there was this opposition. And here is Saul, blinded and weak, coming to Ananias. And once Ananias is told by the Spirit that he is to lay hands on Saul and to pray for Saul and to bring healing to Saul, he said, yes, okay, it's different, but I'll do it. And he approached Saul. He lay hands on him, and something had clicked, not just in his mind with a reluctant, okay, I'll do it, whatever you say, Lord. But he came to Saul, and his heart uttered these words, Brother Saul. And right there, in that place, enemies had become brothers. And that was the start of a great adventure for Saul and for the early church. And it all started by that blinding experience when they were forced to stop, forced to realign their thinking, forced to look at themselves and to sort out what was wrong and to allow God into the situation. And I think lockdown has given us the opportunity to stop, maybe to turn off the lights that have been blinding us, the lights that have been the norm, and allow God to speak to us. Certainly Michelle and I, as we've thought about church, we've thought about the new norm, and the Lord has been speaking, and we've shared some of that in a letter that's come out to you this last week. We are excited for the future. We are excited that this has given us the opportunity to relook at what it is to be church, what it is to follow Jesus, what it is to accept each other as brothers, as sisters, what it is to minister to each other, what it is to pray for each other. And just maybe the new church will be more far-reaching, more binding, more loving, and more powerful, because God has given us this opportunity to stop, to think, like the van. Maybe during this time we've been in for service, and now we're coming out feeling all new and renewed by the power of the Holy Spirit. that's come in the stillness of lockdown.